The Battle of 73 Easting, fought on the 26th of February 1991 during the Gulf War, is often called the last great tank battle of the 20th century. It was there that next-generation technology collided with outdated ideas about warfare, and in conditions that seemed almost unsuitable for modern combat. By the time the ground offensive began, the Iraqi army had already been badly weakened by coalition air power. The United States and its allies controlled the skies completely, depriving Baghdad of the ability to conduct effective reconnaissance or coordinate its forces. While Iraqi commanders expected the main blow to come from the south, American units carried out a deep flanking maneuver through the desert. 73 Easting was not a city or a fortified position. It was simply a grid line on the map where elements of the U.S. 2nd Armored Cavalry Regiment unexpectedly ran into positions held by the Tawakalna Division of the Republican Guard. The core of the American striking force consisted of M1A1 Abrams tanks, including upgraded versions with depleted uranium armor. They were supported by M3 Bradley cavalry fighting vehicles. The Abrams was often criticized for its enormous weight, demanding maintenance, and fuel-hungry gas turbine engine. Many also feared that fine desert dust would quickly put the vehicles out of action. Facing them were Iraqi T-72s of export variants, as well as older T-62 and T-55 tanks. After the Iran-Iraq War, the T-72 was still regarded as a dangerous and survivable tank, but against modern Western ammunition, its protection was no longer enough. On the day of the battle, the technological gap became painfully clear. Dust and smoke reduced visibility in some places to only a few hundred meters. The Abrams and Bradley vehicles were equipped with thermal sights, which lost some effectiveness in the sandstorm conditions, but still made the gunners' job far easier. American tank crews could detect the heat signatures of enemy vehicles much faster, and the battle turned into a one-sided shootout. Iraqi crews often did not even understand where the fire was coming from. One of the key episodes was the breakthrough by Eagle Troop, commanded by Captain Herbert McMaster. In roughly 20 minutes, 9 Abrams tanks destroyed dozens of Iraqi tanks and armored vehicles without suffering a single loss. Even direct hits from outdated Iraqi rounds usually failed to penetrate the frontal armor of the American tanks. The regiment's only known loss occurred when a disabled Iraqi BMP-1 unexpectedly returned fire and hit a Bradley with its 73mm gun. One American soldier was killed. Against the scale of the engagement, this was an exception. During the same campaign, a British Challenger 1 set a record for the longest confirmed tank kill at nearly 5 kilometers. The results of 73 Easting had a major impact on the reputation of the equipment used by both sides. The Abrams became a symbol of the modern main battle tank. Despite the need for frequent maintenance and dust cleaning, it proved highly reliable and effective even in the harsh conditions of the desert. The defeat of Iraqi T-72s, meanwhile, damaged the image of the Soviet school of tank design. Although the main reasons for Iraq's defeat were poor crew training, the lack of modern observation systems, and a vast technological gap reinforced by the coalition's total air superiority. The Battle of 73 Easting became the moment when the tank finally ceased to be just an armored vehicle and turned into part of a high-tech combat system.